the effect of trainee counseling psychologist self-efficacy on interpersonal relations. Kyeng-my, Department of Regional and Welfare Administration Department, Dongbang Cultural Graduate University. Trainee, 성북로, 성북동, SoCoRI. Abstract. The purpose of this study is to investigate the difference and the relationship between the self-efficacy of trainee counseling psychologists and their interpersonal relations. The subject of the study were 166 trainee counseling psychologists in Ulsan metropolitan city. The SPSS program was used for analysis, including frequency analysis, reliability analysis, correlation analysis, t-test, and one-way ANOVA, and multiple regression analysis was conducted on the causality between the variables. The result of the study are as follows. First, upon analyzing the difference in self-efficacy according to the general characteristics of trainee counseling psychologists, there was a significant difference in mean between the groups for self-efficacy according to age and monthly income. Second, for interpersonal relations perceived by trainee counseling psychologists was found to have a positive effect on interpersonal relations. This study seeks to provide foundational data for the development of programs for trainee counseling psychologists to establish positive interpersonal relations. This study has analyzed the difference and relationship between the self-efficacy of trainee counseling psychologists and their interpersonal relations. A discussion based on result of the analysis is as follows. First, upon analyzing the difference in self-efficacy according to the general characteristics of trainee counseling psychologists, no difference in mean was found in the self-efficacy according to gender at a level of statistical significance. Second, upon analyzing the difference in interpersonal relations according to the general characteristics of trainee counseling psychologists, there was a difference in mean for interpersonal relations according to gender at the level of statistical significance. Third, self-efficacy perceived by trainee counseling psychologists was found to have a positive effect on personal relations. This implies that the higher the self-efficacy, the factor perceived by trainee counseling psychologists, the higher the interpersonal relations. As discussed above, there is an increasing need to exert positive impact on interpersonal relations. In order to early career counseling psychologists to solve various issues during the therapy process, although studies on the counseling activity of counseling psychologists were mainly focused on case studies and the effectiveness of psychological counseling. This study is meaningful as it identified individual various of trainee career counseling psychologists and analyzed the difference in self-efficacy and interpersonal relations according to general characteristics. Greater research is required to develop customized education programs based on the result of this study in order to improve the counseling outcome of trainee career counseling psychologists and to find practical measures to operate the programs systematically. Thank you.